The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Incomplete to open things up.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. Allen now on first down. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any.
Stephon Diggs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got it. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Allen again. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Here we go.
Allen will try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figure it out. Okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just moving away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen now looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And again, it's Allen. That's complete to Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14 to nothing. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To throw, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mayfield off the play fake. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. A good pickup there, a 22. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Mayfield on play action. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 6.
Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it inside the 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's caught. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Hard running at the 15. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick 6. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick 6, it's demoralizing. But when you look up at the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you kind of put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
Rolling to his right. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands. I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On 1st down, Allen. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A 1-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Allen going to change the look here. Cook is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And complete right side to Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out, and so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mayfield on first down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fourth down, Mayfield. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Mayfield looks to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed. And
unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Allen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Buccaneers 15.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Mayfield to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to get the football back at their own 17. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now he's free up the left sideline, finding room at midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 53 yards. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 34 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 22 yards.
Allen now on first down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Levante David. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mayfield down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to take over once again. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Prescott. That's caught once again by Gallup. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 58 yards. And the Cowboys need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. And no, it falls incomplete. So for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. Hill shedding the tackle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Completes it to Aguilar. And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Jackson from the shotgun. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson eluding the pressure. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Jackson now sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of Edwards. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, 34 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. A swing pass here to Edwards. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
This will be caught at about the 3. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely from 3 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now this throw caught left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Prescott. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, it's 13-6.
Cowboys 6.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now Jackson on 1st down. Throw caught by Flowers. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys.
You can't admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the 1st down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which you didn't.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 69 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They just got to find a way to get it done.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. Finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and they have regained the lead. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field.
Brandon Cooks!
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There we go. Hey, count.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Flush to him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This looks like a free play for Prescott.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett.
And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. Just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. How about this?
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing. Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback. Because that
is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So the Cowboys now bringing the offense out there to go for two. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Patrick Queen. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Jackson now. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. Here's Jackson to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. A short one there, caught by Likely. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the gun on third down, Jackson working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on second and long. Prescott under pressure. They got him again. Jadeveon Clowney in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. Prescott now. Touchdown! Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
It's complete. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, the same...
There he goes, right side. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 78 yards.
And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And he is in for the 2 points, and they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the fourth as time has run out on quarter number 3. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up that last night. And now here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott now on second down, eluding the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Prescott. It's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On second down, Jackson. Rashad Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 34 yards. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Why?
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On target to his man, Likely. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They run once more with Edwards.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
21-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Go. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston in the Space City at NRG Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Houston Texans.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Sheds off the tackle. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Stroud on 3rd down now. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down.
4th down. Here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Singletary here running out of the gun. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Stroud looking to throw.
At the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
They're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. They go right back to Singletary. Taken down at the 30.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that one. Who knows?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. Stroud. This will be caught once again by Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Liking 18.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards.
Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Play action, now it's Tua. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Texans 8, Dolphins nothing.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 62 yards. And the Dolphins are back within a couple of the lead. The Tua going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's second and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second and 10.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Rolling to his right. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. As Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to move back in front. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
2 and now on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
Tua to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Wide open receiver complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it the special teams coach? But it had to be okayed by the head coach. Gutsy call. Fake field goal that results in a touchdown. A terrific play.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go now.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Stroud looking to throw.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Touchdown, Texans!
Dameon Pierce
from 4 yards out.
And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this quarter.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Now this one complete on the slant route. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's Tua on the move to his left. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And down to the 16-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Going to the air. Tagovailoa buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Here's Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Will Anderson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll move him back within 6 now.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful.
They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Texans.
Looking to pass. Tua will get this into the hands of Mostert. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Stroud. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Mostert going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Malik Collins with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. Sanders' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Ready?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Now the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Stroud to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. That one a first down pickup of 8. And Stroud now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's another Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. That's a window maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Singletary again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now Stroud. Gets the dump off to Pierce. Touchdown! Damian Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3. Down the numbers. There he goes. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Wow. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they want it.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to...